Welcome back, everyone. I've got a friend of mine that's getting into green screen and going to be doing some streaming, and I wanted to make just a short video showing everyone and him my way of doing green screen. Now, I know a lot of you that are already familiar with green screen. I'm probably going to say a bunch of stuff you already know, so this is going to be catered to the new guy, just kind of getting into it. But for those of you that have been into it for a while, I kind of want to start out with a few things that you might find important that I've learned over making a number of mixed reality videos. If you haven't seen my mixed reality videos, you can see one of them right there where I've basically just blanketed the walls in green screen, and I was pretty happy with the results. So going forward, like I said, I've learned some stuff and I want to show it to you. The number one thing that I've learned the most is that I think people are spending way too much money on lights that they don't need. If you go to Amazon and type in green screen, which pretty much everybody does, you see that there's various kits that pop up. They come with all the bars and stuff you need to hang the green screen, the mounts for the lights, the tripods for the light itself, big giant CFL, and it's around 150 bucks. But what people don't realize is that's technology that's old as the hills. I mean, that stuff was around when the dinosaurs were there. And to tell you guys what I'm talking about, it's this thing right here, your traditional big giant light that also has a umbrella, takes up a lot of room, it's very hot. I fried my ass off when I was making mixed reality videos in the summer. So it's just trying to get this on the camera. Help if I turn it off. Just a normal big CFL light right here. Now this is 110 watts. This thing takes up 110 watts. Ton of juice. The ones that I'm using right now that I'll show you in a second that I got from Home Depot are only using 15 watts each, and they're putting out 1680 lumens. Now to compare that, this is putting out 1800 lumens at 105. So yeah, you're really gonna like these LED lights, and they're cheaper. So this kit that I bought this in at the time was like $125 or something like that. Anyways, I think it's a waste. It's too hot. It sucks up too much juice. It's just not really needed. The only thing I'm using it for right now is just to get behind me, because technically I could use a third one of these lights that I got from Home Depot. So what I do is I put this light kind of high up in the air, and it just hits the background. That way that there's nothing there. It's not really shining on me whatsoever. I just want this light to hit the green screen. So that's all I'm using that for. Now let me just set this back up, and I'm going to show you guys the other lights that I'm using, which are the ones that I'm going to recommend that you purchase if you want to get into green screen. Now I did get these at the Home Depot. These were about $12 or so for the light housing itself. And then you have an LED light from a company called EcoSmart. Now it doesn't have to be these. You can get any LED light you want. You just have to make sure that it's a super high lumen LED light. This is 680 lumens, and it's only 15 watts. Put that in comparison to that giant power-sucking monster over there, and these things are amazing. So while I'm sitting here, I have one to my right and I have one to my left. By the way, happy Halloween, guys. It's Halloween. Anyways, I have one to my right and I have one to my left. And as I was just saying, because when I'm recording, you see that shadow over here on the green screen? It gets a little bit darker. That's why I have a light shining way up high down on this, because that erases that. In the future, I will be replacing that with one of these. Had I known these work so good, I would have got even maybe a couple more. So, and I could run 4 of these and I still wouldn't be to half the power of one of those. So stay away from the Amazon CFL giant lights. Look into LEDs. Those are amazing. Now, okay, that's the kind of stuff that I have for like the pros. The pros, if you're doing green screen, you might be able to get rid of that giant, hot, power-sucking light and go over to some of the new LED technology, because it's fantastic. Now, let me catch my breath here, and what we're going to do is we're going to get back into this for the beginner. So you just got your green screen set up. You got your lights. They're all set up. Now you're looking at the software. What do? Okay. So I'm going to close that out. And you see we have 3 different things down here. I've got my microphone. I've got the display capture, which you guys are seeing right now. And then the webcam. So for you, you're going to go in here. You're going to add a video capture device. You can name that your webcam. And say OK. It says it's already in use, but I really just wanted to show you how that got set up. So let's just assume that you have your webcam set up, and now you want to go in and make the magic green screen effect work. Now, before I do that, there is one more thing that I want to mention that I forgot to mention, and it has to do with fabric. And this is actually, the professional guys are really going to like this too. Now, there's a reason why I'm wearing this mask. It's because it's Halloween and because it's green. I also wanted to wear a green shirt, and I wanted to show you some of the other fabrics that you can get. Now, if you just go on YouTube, not YouTube, if you go on Amazon, and like I said, you just type in green screen and you order their green screen, you will get green screen. But you will also get a very thin green screen. What does that mean for you? That means if you're putting it up in a room that maybe there's a light behind it, this gets see-through. You can kind of see right there. You can see my neck. You can see the outline of my face right there at the top. It's very thin. That's what I'm saying. Don't need to really say too much more about that. Now, what can you do that's a little bit better is you can go to a craft store like Joann's or Hobby Lobby, and you can go and get some of their fabric. Notice how you don't see my face. So their fabric at the hobby store works just as good. It's way higher quality, way tougher. It's just the thread count's just way higher. You can't see through it like you can the other one. So that's awesome. Why is that good though? Well, mixed reality guys, some of us are walking on it for green screen rooms. One, nothing is wrong with better durability. Everybody loves that. But also, let's say you're setting this green screen up where there's a light. Not a light, but a window. If it's bright during the daytime, you will see the window through the green screen. So having a thick green screen if you're in a bright room can really help. The other thing I want to mention while we're at it is I haven't noticed that the color of the green really matters whatsoever. This shirt that I'm wearing, these are two totally different colors. The turtles is two totally different colors. This is a different color than the other green screen. You can kind of almost see it right there. And one of the things that you guys never probably noticed, of course you never noticed it in my mixed reality videos, there was a blanket in a lot of them. I was walking on this. And the reason why I was using it, of course, because it was green and I was able just to flip it over and hide those tassels. Why I'm saying all this is if you have anything green, it works. It doesn't have to be a specific color of green. Anybody telling you that is wrong. Anybody selling you paint or anything like that that's a special green paint, which I'm going to look into in the future. It doesn't have to be that. It's just green. Don't get a dark green, just get a nice normal medium green and you'll be good to go. Okay, so going forward, now that we've gotten the fabric stuff, we've talked about the lights, and now we're setting up the webcam. So we're going to go over to the webcam. You've already got it set up. We're going to right click on it, go down here into filters. Then we're going to go down here into effect filters on this plus right here. We're going to press plus and we're going to go down to chroma key and select chroma key. Now we're going to name that green screen. Boom! There's the magic green screen. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. Now, do you see to my left and to my right, in this kind of general area, you can see the wrinkles. You can see one right there, you can see one right there. Now that's either a product of two different things. One, you don't have enough light, or two, you haven't set the settings correctly in here. Now, before I did this, I set up the settings perfect, so I know this is because it's a lighting issue right now. But what I want to show you is that when you are creating the green screen, you have three different bars here to mess with. One bar is going to completely remove it, the similarity. And what you're looking for here is you want to find that happy medium where your chair and your hair and your face isn't fuzzy. See, if I do it too fast, see, there's the fuzzy. Now we've gone too far. So we just need to scale back a little bit. And if you notice in the right corner here and here, down here at the bottom, see how that's removing that effect? So again, it's either lighting, not enough light, or you need to mess with the settings. So we're going to tighten that up a little bit, make it look real good. Awesome. And you can see in my hair, there's no blurring or anything like that. It looks real good. The other settings down here, the smoothness, also can be adjusted to find the optimal gray setting. And then again with the color, this helps just bringing out those real true to life colors. Now, a lot of people, I think, where they end up screwing up somewhere along the lines is they use this and they forget to go into their webcam settings. This will help you if you're not getting that image. You just can't figure it out. Why is this not looking good? Why is that not working? I've got the light, I've got everything. What the hell? So go into bottom right hand corner here on your taskbar and open up, right-click on your Logitech webcam software, and then go right here to the Logitech webcam controller. This pops up, and go into your advanced settings. Now when the advanced settings pop up, you'll almost get more from this than you will from the OBS. So first let's mess with the exposure. And you can see that it starts either making it better or worse. Too high, we get too fuzzy, and right about there it's real nice. Now we can go down and mess with the gain. Again, this messes with the fabric as well, the lighting. If you're getting like that, say you've got these, you can see the fabric. You don't know why. We'll come in here and mess with some of these settings. It might be in the gain somewhere. It might be in the exposure. So the more I click this up, the higher, there we go, and it kind of goes away. Same thing with brightness. We can adjust the brightness, and again, look, so you see the shadows popping up. So there could be a few different sliders here that you need to use to get the best possible image. So you want to make sure you're messing with everyone, all of them. Color intensity I love because I don't get enough sun if it's not in the summertime. Summertime I'm tan, but it's starting to go away now, and I can make my skin look a little bit better. Look at that. Like I've been out in the sun all day. Get some good rays. Okay, so we're going to actually keep it right about, and look how it brings out the color on my shirt. And also, look at that. Really, really doing a good job. That is perfect. That is so good. Ooh. So, this is really it. Then you just hit save, close this out. Bada bing, bada boom. You've got this that you can now layer over your gameplay footage, and yeah, so that's it, you guys. I hope this helped. It's just my quick way of doing green screen, how I do it. I hope it helps. I hope you maybe learned something about maybe some of the fabrics. If you have any questions about any of the products that I talked about below, I'll do my best to link to those items or very similar items in the description. And again, I really want to stress going on and getting that giant light kit with the umbrella is very unnecessary. The other thing I forgot to mention, the umbrella needs to have, you need to have that umbrella there or else it's just too bright. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't see anything. With the house lights, the LED house lights, I didn't need the umbrella whatsoever. So again, there's numerous reasons why you want to go over to the LED lights. They're super cheap, they take less power, they're more functional. Just easier to use. I can set these things anywhere with the clamps. Love it, love it, love it. And don't forget about the green screen. Color doesn't matter so much as really just getting the right settings do. Don't forget to go into your webcam settings after you've gone into OBS to make it tighten up and just get super crisp. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. Have a ton of fun. We'll see you next time. If you've enjoyed this video, you can support the channel just by bookmarking my Amazon page. And please leave me either a like if you liked the video or a dislike if you disliked the video. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all those good things.